Hi, this is Nadine Smith with Equality Florida. I'm here to speak against this bill. What you haven't heard in any of the chambers where this bill has been discussed is anyone step forward and say pastors ought to be required to marry gay couples or interracial couples or previously divorced people, because there's absolutely no one advocating that. And the reason that we oppose this is because the law is already clear. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution protects every clergy member from being compelled to marry anyone for any reason. I'm a notary public. I can refuse to marry anyone for any reason right now under the law. The reason that we oppose this is precisely because of the line of question that I think Senator Brandes has zeroed in on. And it is a slippery slope. For a baker to say, I bake cakes, but I don't bake cakes for your kind. Or for a restaurant owner to say, I serve food, but I don't serve food for your kind. And in the marketplace, we all have the right to be expected to be treated the same, regardless of my race, regardless of my gender, regardless of my sexual orientation, regardless of my gender identity. And it is not an accident. The same people who were here yesterday opposing basic legal protections that say my career can't be taken away from me simply because of somebody's bias towards me. The same people who have opposed equal protection at the local level and here at the state level are pushing this. Our fear is exactly what you articulate, that pretty much anybody under any circumstance can simply say, you know, I've got a deeply held conviction. I don't like interracial couples. I don't want to serve you people. Get out. Or I don't agree with gay couples. I don't want to serve you. Get out. And the idea that this opens the door to that, and that its genesis articulated by the sponsor, is that this is a way to register our formal objection that the law of the land is marriage equality. And let's be clear, it is not brand new. Gay people have been marrying in the United States for 12 years. Gay people have been marrying in the state of Florida for over a year. And absolutely no pastor has been required to marry a gay couple. You might hear about cases where a church has turned a hall into a place that they rent to everybody and no longer secured it solely as a religious function, and they have made it a public accommodation and now fall under public accommodation laws. But those are not covered in what this bill talks about. So I just want to tell you how hard it is to sit in meetings as we have as this bill has progressed and be called child abusers, be called, every hateful name you can imagine, and watch this bill progress through this system, while a bill that would actually stop discrimination that is actually happening, not theoretical, but that is actually happening, continues to stall. And I hope that this committee will stop this bill, actually understand that the law already protects people, and not allow this insult to stand. Thank you.
Thank you. There are several questions. Senator Bradley, you're recognized.
Just one quick question. I think I understood you to assert that if a notary public put themselves out as available in exchange for a fee to marry people, that they would be able to say, I'm not going to marry this particular couple before me because you are of different races. Is that your understanding of the law?
A notary isn't required to marry anyone. I can say no for whatever reason. I don't think you two are going to make it. I don't want to marry you.
Well, no. What if I mean, I would hope no one would do that. I would hope. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
So you think that if I were a notary public and I said, and I did that as a business, married people and got paid $15 to perform the ceremony, that I could say to a couple, you're white, you're black, I don't like interracial marriage, I'm not going to perform that, and that would be legal in your mind?
Well, currently notaries aren't covered under the Chapter 760 in terms of being a public accommodation. So,
No, I mean,
yes.
so
Do I think it's right? No. Do I think
mean,
you
do
could?
you think
Yes.
that you could do that and there would be
Yes.
no ramifications legally to
Yes.
that individual for saying that?
Yes.
Okay.